Well, hello YouTube. Thought I'd do a quick video today of the March Snap-on tool flyer. Like usual, nothing outstanding in here, but I know you guys like seeing what's in there, and I don't mind giving my thoughts on what they have. First thing, they're just kind of showing off their new cordless angle drill. Great idea. I'm not 100% sold on Snap-on's cordless tools. Just they have nice ergonomics, stuff like that, but the price and how things keep changing, I still struggle with. We'll just say that much. It's kind of nice. You get lots of different colors, and so the keyless chuck's definitely a nice feature. I use it on my cordless drills, my walkies all the time, and definitely like not having to search around for that chuck. And they seem to hold pretty good these days. But yeah, the whole deal here, you're looking at just under $500 Canadian. So with the charger and battery, so you got to be pretty invested. If you've got Snap-on stuff, that's awesome. But like I said, if you're looking to start out and which avenue to start with, I'm not sure that's the best avenue to go. But next thing here, not a discount, just more of a feature, and 1/4-inch drive locking head, long handled quick release ratchets. So I guess you get the locking head plus the locking flex. For me, I'm not a big fan of the Snap-on locking heads. I don't, just never grown to like them. For the most part, this is pretty tight on the Snap-on stuff, so the stuff doesn't flop around too badly with you. But everybody has their own preferences. But I do like the extra length. I'm finding when you're kind of using them more and more that way. Next deal here is if you do have Snap-on cordless impact tools, battery operated stuff, and looking for a way to kind of hold it on the outside of your toolbox or side of your tool cart, you got a little battery holder. See, not a bad little way to kind of keep them out of the way. But like I said, to go out and buy it just because of that feature, I'm not sure. They still want $30 for that little holder. So still think it's to be one of those things, you buy it, they should throw that in just as an incentive for you, but it really depends on your dealer there. And it looks like they are, pushing their cordless stuff again, a few different products. No discount on this stuff, just kind of showing you what they have. Get the 14.4 1/4-inch hex microlithium cordless screwdriver kit. Looks like you get your cordless screwdriver, looks like maybe 2 batteries and a charger and a tool bag for $450. I'm sure if you talk to your dealer, probably get a better deal than that. And then just a couple of bare tools, 3/8 microlithium cordless drill, 14.4 cordless reciprocating saw. Depending on the size, that could be handy. But like I said, I find those things burn through batteries pretty quick. So, and then you're constantly jamming blades up. But if you got a tight spot, it might be something worth looking at. And then 14.4 3/8 microlithium cordless impact wrench, and it's still kind of up there in price. Like I bought my Milwaukee, same thing, rubber bare tool, and it was under $200. So kind of give you a comparison. Looks like they're doing your buy one get one free. These deals I actually don't mind, and usually I'll wait for these ones to get whatever I'm looking for, because you usually get something of decent value along with it. So you buy your 3/8 drive Torx bit and you get some stubby Torx bits. That's actually probably not a bad idea. The price is a little steep, but I do like having a variety of different types of the same tool, just because you never know when you're into a job that something gets a little tight. So, and then doing 1/4 drive metric, stubby socket set, and then they'll give you 1/4 and 3/8 SAE. So you get the metric and the SAE stuff. So I don't use a lot of SAE stuff, although the stuff I just bought was some SAE stuff. But for the most part, I use metric. So if you're in a dealership, it might be a little tougher. But if you're kind of work on everything, you see everything like an independent shop, it's probably not a bad deal. still a lot of that older stuff comes floating around, plus all your hobby stuff. But and then yeah, I've just got some longer hex bits or whatever as well. So the price is up there, but like I said, you're getting some pretty good discounts, you know, almost 40%. So when you're buying Snap-on stuff, that's probably a good way to go. And now we've got the trade in your old air drill and get it $50 off a new one. I don't know, depending on what you've got for an air drill, I don't know if I wanted to, you know, sell it for $50. I got something from Harbor Freight and they're giving me $50 for it. Well, hey, why not? But so the drill is still $560. Like I said, I don't use drills very often. You know, when I do, then yeah, my cordless ones seem to work all right. So right here, actually, if you're looking for drill bits, might not be a bad time to buy. They're offering a little bit of discount. Said nothing major, but like I said, anything helps. And the Snap-on drill bits, from what I've heard, are great, and they seem to be pretty good about their warranties. So what's over here? Looks like if you buy one of these starter sets, you'll get a Snap-on mug to hold your coffee to look nice on the edge of your toolbox. So I don't use my 1/4-inch stuff very often. I actually ended up picking one up from a garage sale for $3, I think, and mainly Mac and Snap-on stuff, and that's served me just fine. And then yeah, just to fill in the set, I picked up some semi-deep stuff. But so I find the price tag on this it's pretty high. It's hard to justify. Well, I guess this is my apologies, a 3/8 drive service set. You'll use these a lot, but it's still, the price is just astronomical. I started with a 254 piece of Craftsman set, and I still use that to this day, and I've maybe broken maybe a half dozen sockets. So yeah, that's definitely served me well, and just kind of bought the sockets as I needed them. Come here, got the MG325. I've actually got this gun. I actually quite like it. I don't use my air tool stuff very often anymore, but when I did find this, you know, decent jam, and it's fairly compact. So, you know, it works pretty good. So you get the couple of sockets and extension if you buy the impact gun. I don't know if it's enough to push me over the edge. Like I said, I used to use the flip sockets a lot doing tires, but I don't know if I really want to use that for doing tires all the time. Although I guess guys, you can say, but it just, to me, I think you're putting a little too much stress on it all the time for doing wheels all the time. So I like using the 1/2-inch for that. But some more of the stuff I like to buy, get one free, but I don't know if you really necessarily need Snap-on impacts. Got a buddy who used to had a couple particular sizes for one job or whatever, and he thought he'd bite the bullet and buy a good with Snap-on impact socket, and he found it didn't last nearly as long as the cheap Canadian Tire special socket. So I don't know if it's really necessary to spend the money for that on impact sockets. You know, I've got some Mastercraft sockets, and I've been using those for 10 years, and I've never had a problem. Biggest problem is losing them. And yeah, I don't feel bad about losing a Mastercraft socket as opposed to a Snap-on socket, where one socket cost me the price of the whole set. So to each their own. Like I said, I do have some Snap-on, like with the buy one get one free. I ended up getting some of the metric deep with some swivels that I bought. The swivels I say buy the good ones for those, but as far as regular sockets, you can get away with the cheap ones. Going over here, it looks like they're offering some software for the scanners or whatever. I'm not sure if you actually get a scanner or if you're just getting the software to go with it for upgrading an existing scanner. I'll have to probably read into that a little bit more. Going on to the bottom here, got their creepers on sale. I like their creepers, but I don't know. I paid less for the one with the adjustable headrest than this one's on sale for. So I don't know if maybe the price went up or I just got that good of a deal. But I do like the Snap-on creepers, and I know I've had lots of guys I've worked with have had these for 20, 30 years, and they're still holding up, whereas you get some of these cheaper ones that are falling apart after a year. So got the impact gloves. So yeah, it was a couple bucks off, but like I said, I don't know if they're any better than anybody else's. The prices are up there. I've been using Watson gloves or whatever, and found they've worked pretty good for me. So off to the air compressors. So air compressor is always nice to have, but just kind of looking at, so the 80 gallon, with the number I always look at is these SCFM numbers, and 27, that's pretty good if you're doing like body shop stuff, anything you're moving air. If you're just using an impact, you don't need much, but if you're using grinders or sanders or stuff like that, you definitely need the CFM power. So yeah, that 30 gallon I'd probably stay away from, just because it doesn't, it might take your wheels off, but that's about it. And yeah, just a few other little accessories. But yeah, so I haven't looked at my compressors for a while. The cordless stuff or whatever, I just haven't really needed it. Today's feature toolbox. So they don't really, the dealer will offer you a lot better discount than what they show here, but I don't recommend buying one on their credit plan and paying it off through their credit plan. Use their credit to get it, and then make sure you have the money to pay it off. And I'll tell you one thing, if you got a good dealer, 9 times out of 10 you can get the toolbox for a fraction of the price they're listing here. But yeah, buyer beware, go in knowing what you're buying. There's definitely deals out there, and that's the one thing I do like, the layout of the Snap-on boxes, and I like how they roll. So if you're moving boxes around, they roll nice. But as far as overall satisfaction with the boxes, I'm still not 100% sold on them. I don't like their lock and roll technology on their drawers, and the Epic series, I like that system a little bit better, but from what I hear, it's got its drawbacks as well. So remember, like, comment, subscribe, especially on the subscribe thing. It means a whole lot more now than it ever has in the past. So the small channels, it's a little tougher to get by. Like I said, you might have watch hours, but definitely not the subscribers. I don't usually push for it, but now they kind of made it that way. So I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe if you enjoy this content, and I'll keep making these videos for you. Till the next one.